and his timeless end.
Hey, boy, which way?
Yea, noise? Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath.
Their rusted movie died.
I don't think so. No, no, no!
A gleaming peace this morning brings.
Stop!
Sorry, what? Why have we stopped?
This is a love story.
The greatest love story of all time.
So why do I have to kill myself every night?
It's a tragic love story.
I'll tell you what's tragic. This is my favorite dress, and I've had to sew up the front 400 times after soaking it in cold water to get the stains out. Not to mention the searing pain in my abdomen every night. Do you know how excruciatingly horrible it is to stab yourself in the stomach? And what kind of lame-o plot twist is me waking up 3 seconds after he dies? Shh! Don't you shush me, Mr. Love at First Sight!
She's got a point there. It is a little contrived.
You know, you could be replaced with another nurse.
Just saying.
The messenger gets delayed my foot.
That part is a little far-fetched. If I need a man to go with me, why would I enter a plague-stricken house?
Fine, I'll give that bit to Friar John. He's the stupid one anyway.
Love stories don't end with funerals. They end with weddings and people living happily ever after.
Yeah! Excuse me, I am the greatest playwright in history. I know what I'm doing.
You can't be that good if everyone can do your plays for free. It's the same thing every night. Wake up, fall in love, get married, kill myself. Wake up, fall in love, get married, kill myself. I'm not doing this anymore.
You can't quit.
Did I say quit? Did anyone say quit? I'm not quitting. I just want a better story. More love, less death.
Most Elizabethan women didn't read or write.
I get invitations.
They're announced.
I'm sure we can come up with a better story if we just have a little goodwill. Goodwill? And thank you for writing in a dagger. I'm sure it's going to come in handy.
Your goodwill. Yes, perhaps you'd like to be in another play. The Tending of the Shrews with the wedding and thinking of putting in a sister.
I've seen what happens to Kate in Act 3.
Most people find it funny.
Kate doesn't.
It's sometimes hard for the characters themselves to appreciate the overall effect.
You think Hermia likes being abandoned in the woods every midsummer night?
It ends with a wedding. It ends with 3 weddings.
After being dragged through mud.
And that tempest is so wet, Miranda's never going to shake that head cold.
It's a classic.
More like a class suck, if you ask me. Suicide, wife-beating, horrible relationships. What have you got against women anyway? How come there's not more of us here?
The Elizabethan Acting Company.
You can't tell me that there's some prepubescent boy that knows more about being a woman than I do?
Yeah.
What's prepubescent? Quiet down this minute, all of you.
You can't make us.
Oh, yes, I can. I don't have to write this play, you know. I have a great idea for an existential meditation set in Denmark.
Yeah. Now pack him in.
You can't do this. You're fictitious.
You're dead. We're even.
How come you remember the ending anyway? Usually everyone just goes back to the green room. It's ready to start over.
400 years and it starts to sink in, Willie. If you don't write us a better story without me dying, then I will show up in every play you write. That girl you're thinking of?
Ophelia?
Come here, Ophelia! Nunnery slang for brothel.
You can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can. You think of us, and we're there. You think we don't compare plots? You think we don't talk to each other when you're not around? I'm not just words on a page. This is my life.
I'll write you out.
Maybe that works on messengers, spear carriers, and servants, but you can't write out a major character, and you know it. We just stick in your head until you have to get us out. If you ever want to write another play ever again, it's time for another draft.
What do you have in mind?
First, more girls.
No!
Desdemona! Start hand-washing your handkerchiefs or someone is going to steal one and use it to set you up. What? Just trust me.
Stop doing that!
I will personally tell every character what you're going to do to them. I will make a guest appearance in every play you write. I will haunt your dreams until you cannot write another word.
Fine, fine. Do your own play and see what happens.
Friar Lawrence, you're Sister Lawrence now. Anyone who hasn't come on yet, you're a girl, okay? All right, everyone, we're going back to the beginning. Act 1, Scene 1, get out here.
It's Gregory and Simpson. Come on, boys. Girls, iron in them later. Right.
All right, what goes here? I'm not on till Scene 3.
Oh, it's such a bad script. I'd be embarrassed to say.
Titania!
Fight. They fight.
She's been fighting stuff.
See the Montagues walking in the park yesterday? I was totally gonna punch them.
Draw that code, here comes the house of the moon. You said so.
Or all back there.
Let us take them on our side. Let them begin.
I will bite my thumb at them. You bite your thumb at us? You bite my thumb. You bite your thumb at me? I don't see anyone else around here, so you must be biting your thumb at us. Well, I got some thumb right here, some elbow too. Oh yeah? What?
All right, Capulets, dance off. This is awful!
Yes, isn't it?
Can't you just give me a chance? Give me one chance to change my story. Help me. Please. You're the only one that knows how to do this.
All right, I'll help. Are fools, you know not what you do.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor's state and steel. Throw your mistempered weapons on the ground. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you here today.
Right glad I am he was not at this fright. Oh, see where he comes, so please you step aside. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Yeah, you're young, hot, and rich. What have you got to be depressed about?
Not having that, which having me short.
In love?
Out of favor of her who I'm in love.
Wait a minute. We don't meet for another 4 scenes.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still. Should not I see pathways to his will?
Right now, he's in love with the fair Rosalind,
Rosaline?
your cousin.
But she's got a mustache you can strain soup with.
Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind.
And therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Yeah, I've heard it. He never said anything about Rosaline.
He forgets her as soon as he sees you.
Just like that? In love one minute, out the next?
Oh, she is rich in beauty.
That's Romeo.
What a weenie! So how do I know if he's really in love with me? What if it's just another passing fancy?
Probably is.
What?
Come on, you're 13, he's 16. You'll get over it.
No, I won't.
That's what they all think. I could do you a nice shipwreck. You'd wash ashore, spend days thinking your brother's drowned.
Hi there.
Hi.
There's a party at the Capulets tonight.
That's nice.
Everyone's invited, except our mortal enemies. I pray come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you married?
Oh,
Do something!
At the same ancient feast of Capulets, sups the fair Rosaline whom thou so loves.
the hell are you in? I'm a Montague.
Wear this.
This? There's no way. I'm gonna get caught.
It's a well-known Shakespearean tradition that someone wearing the same clothes and hairstyle will instantly become unrecognizable by wearing a tiny mask.
Really?
Sad, but true. You have to get him to my party.
It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night, as rich as a jewel in an Ethiop's ear.
Not really my type.
Are we still in?
How now, Mother?
Good. We're good.
How now, Mother?
Is it still the same?
I'm working on it. How now, Mother?
You still,
I don't know yet. How now, Mother?
you're so touchy at this age.
I'm not a child. I'm 13.
Come, let us see that night shall she be 14. Then the trouble really starts.
I heard that.
Tell her about the... You know. Do I have to? Younger than you, you're in Verona. Ladies of esteem are already made mothers.
Are we going to have that talk? Because I've already read the booklet for Kaiser Health Services.
That's it. The valiant Paris seeks you for his love. Man, young lady.
Lady's such a man.
Speak briefly. Can you like of Paris's love?
Lights, please. Lights! Lights!
What's going on?
I'm trying to have a dramatic moment. How stands my disposition to be married? It is an honor that I dream not of. I look to like, if looking like you move, but no more deep shall I endart mine eye, than your consent gives strength to make it fly. Now that's drama, and no one had to die. Now, I'm going to pick out some falling in love music.
We follow thee, Juliet. Go, girl. Seek happy nights to happy...
Hey,
Then we mean well in going to the party tonight, to the mosque tonight. But 'tis no way to go. I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours about?
I don't usually do this part. I'm the serving maid at the party.
So do those lines.
Okay. More ale, Sarah? And that's it.
Well, if there's nothing you guys need me to do, I'm gonna go see if Rosaline wants to have coffee.
I don't hear lines!
Who's that shrew?
I've heard that. Guess what I found on the prop table? Go dream. You have dreams, right? Say whatever you want. This part never makes sense anyway.
It's poetry.
So make some of it rhyme. Hey, Rosaline!
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Oh, what was yours?
It's Queen Mab came by. She's a fairy's midwife. She comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone. In the International Pancake House we sat. Only it wasn't the pancake house. You know what dreams are like. And then she says to me, Mercutio, why dost thou waste thy time with Romeo, when thus could be a broadsword merely tickling a boss's nose while he lies asleep? And then I realized I wore nothing but drawers, having no wit to put upon my clothes. All looked at me over their plates and laughed. And then my elbow knocked upon the syrup, and there was blueberry syrup all over the table, and the waitress came over, only it wasn't the waitress. It was Sir Francis Drake dressed as a waitress.
Mercutio! Thou talkest of nothing.
Hey, I listened to your dream.
Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
But I don't want to go.
All right, I'll bring it to you.
Excuse me, miss. Have you seen Rosaline?
What? He's supposed to fall in love with me!
Don't you think love at first sight is a little contrived?
Have you seen Rosaline?
She couldn't make it. She's entering a convent tonight. In Sicily.
Ay, me.
Why don't we dance?
Is there a problem here?
Oh, why no, Cousin Tybalt. Have you found any Montagues at the party? I know how you like to slice them open, remove their intestines, and decorate your room with them.
Intestines?
This by his voice should be a Montague.
Oh, come on,
back to
Tybalt.
my-
Come on, would I be dancing with a Montague?
Of course you wouldn't. Excuse us. Gotta dance.
Isn't there something you wanted to say to me here?
So, how long has Rosaline been your cousin?
Some sort of sonnet?
Oh, I've been working on these all day. It's got lots of rhymes. Be mine. All the time. I love your spine.
If you profane with your unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle sin is this. Your lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do my hands too wrong. What manly devotion shows in this?
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
Pardon me. Lips. It must be used in prayer.
Oh then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, lest faith turn to despair.
Saints don't move when grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take.
Have my lips. This is the day of joke.
Give me my sin again.
Oh.
Thou knowest I'm a Capulet. Your life is your foe's debt. Send for me on my balcony. No ring, no ring. So yes, isn't this a nice dagger? I'll just put it in my dress now. Great party! I'm sure it'll be over any minute now. Come on, I'm gonna lose him here. I need a balcony.
Let's learn how to write a scene change. Now, usually, I'd have Benvolio, Mercutio, and Romeo pass through here.
Balcony! I'm waiting.
It's time to write these things.
Are you almost done?
No.
How about now?
No.
Are you done yet?
Yes.
What's this?
Balcony.
It's on the floor?
Did you do any playwriting research? Then how do you know what kind of balcony it's supposed to be?
But usually I look over into the orchard
Does
and...
it usually end with you dropping dead?
Do you need me here, or can I just go find
What is your thing with Rosaline?
Well, she's a lot nicer than you. And I thought, as long as we're changing the story, I can't just end up...
It's called Romeo and Juliet,
What?
not Romeo and Rosaline.
What's in a name? What light? What yonder window breaks?
Lights! 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 Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I'm over here.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou? Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Excuse me?
Would you quit interrupting?
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? I'm right.
Wherefore doesn't mean where, it means why. I'm not asking where you are, I'm asking why you are.
Oh, okay. Well, the Daddy Montague and the Mommy Montague love each other.
Why are you Romeo? Named Romeo.
I had an Uncle Romeo.
Why are you Romeo Montague, the son of my family's dearest enemy, the man I'm supposed to hate above all others, and yet I love thee. Dost thou love me too? I know thou will say aye.
No.
If thy bent of love be honorable, thy proposed marriage. Send me word tomorrow. No ring, no fling, Romeo. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Well, if it isn't Romeo Montague. Juliet, a word with you.
Well, you've already interrupted my romantic moments. What do you want?
Since we're changing the story anyway, I don't want to die either.
But if you don't die, Romeo won't get banished.
And you live happily ever after. What's the problem?
Our love has to be legendary. It has to triumph over great obstacles.
No one wants to do a play about two nice kids who fall in love, get married, no problem. This is not Farmington Hillside Story.
But I'm a girl now. You're supposed to be nice to the girl.
But the story has to...
More love, less death, right?
Yes, but... Don't you people have parts to play? Go menace each other or something. Where's Romeo? Shakespeare, get me Romeo! Just do the scene and I'll get back to you.
Well, if it isn't Tybalt's Princess of Cats Round.
I am for you.
You're supposed to be in this scene!
No, I'm not. I'm supposed to be singing before a pair of Rosalite's window.
You two-timer!
I don't even love you. Drunk, dead,
You're
Juliet.
a villain!
The prince expressly hath forbid this banding in Verona streets. Away, Tybalt!
I didn't do anything!
Come on, we're gonna get caught.
Mercutio, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
So maybe second serving maid wasn't a great part, but at least you know I never got stabbed. I am hurt. I am peppered. I warrant for this world. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grey wound. Send a dog, a mouse, a rat, a cat to scratch a woman to death.
Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much.
Excuse me? Who's bleeding out here? I see one gaping wound to the abdomen, and that would be Mercutio's gaping wound. And who's bleeding suffering contusions? Mercutio again. There's an elevated white blood cell count as the immune system tries to fight the infectious poisons from Tybalt's dirty sword blade. Who's can it be?
Mercutio's.
Got it in one. Plague on both your houses.
Are you crazy? Are you insane? Again in triumph of Mercutio slain? Juliet, take the villain back again! I am Fortune's fool!
Yeah, now you pretty much have to marry her, or she'll never forgive you for killing her cousin. Plague on both your houses. Don't forget to tip your waitresses. Thank you. Good night.
And so I am to Sister Lord to sell. Strange story to tell.
Who are the wild beginners of this fray?
An envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio.
It did not.
If you get banished, the play ends here. Tybalt here slain, whom Romeo did slay.
He slain Mercutio. There are that blood doth owe. Can't you people stop killing each other? Is that so hard? Can't you just walk around Verona saying hello instead of stabbing each other at every provocation?
Good subtext.
Immediately we do exile Romeo. If he comes back to Verona,
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steed. Come night, come Romeo, come thou day and night. Come civil knight. Oh, here comes my nurse. Nursey, we need to talk. Can you give me a hand here?
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in it. Shame come to Romeo.
Actually, this one was my fault.
Tybalt is gone.
We're stabbed and out drunk. You know.
So we start to figure out what to do with bodies.
Can you give me a hand here?
A serpent heart with a flowering face. A downy saint.
I need to talk to you about what to do next.
Would you elaborate?
We should not elect this day.
Well, alack the day.
Cut it out. This is not your story.
There are no small parts.
Oh, yes, there are.
Oh, come on!
What? I just wanted her to shut up.
Careful what you wish for, Leonard. Powerful, isn't it?
Oh, doctor, are you up?
You're her wife against this wiggy.
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death. We will have vengeance for it, fear thou not.
No, no more killing.
But now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, dear girl. Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn. The gallant, young, and noble gentleman, that's right, Paris at St. Peter's Church, will happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Oh, now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride.
What sauce? I wouldn't take that if I were you, my lord.
You just helped me.
I'm getting into character.
No, you got like 1 minute here, Missy! We have the best church in town. A sit-down dinner for 300, addressed with a 17-foot dragon. Same cost. I don't want you to get married!
Good father, I beseech you.
Isn't you?
I'll give you to my friend. Maybe not. Hang, beg, starve, and die in the streets.
What?
It's called tough love, kid. Get used to it.
Oh, God. Oh. Nurse. Oh, how shall this be prevented? I want to marry Romeo, not Paris. And take off that stupid hat.
Come on now, Lady Bird. This way it ends for the wedding. Paris is nice and handsome and rich.
But he's not Romeo. Love looks with the eyes, not with the mind, right? And besides, Paris and Juliet doesn't exactly roll off the tongue.
Juliet, it's your choice. Walk down the aisle or drop dead in the tomb. Romeo's banished. It's not like he can object. He doesn't even like you.
You planned this. I'll hide me hence to Sister Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make me a wife.
So, I was crazy. She was crazy. And then, before I knew it, Tybalt was dead. And I stabbed him. What should I do?
What do you think you should do?
I'm always answering my questions with questions.
Why do you think that is?
It's not bad.
Hence from Verona art thou banished? Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
But Rosaline lives here, and she hates to travel. I was going to say poison. It's going to be easier that way.
Sister Lawrence, come weep with me. Past hope, past help, past cure.
Oh, Juliet, I already know thy grief. Go home, be married, be content to marry Paris.
Yes!
What?
Yes, I have a plan. Take out this vial, and this distilling liquid drink thou of. When presently, through all thy veins shall run, a cold and drowsy humor. When Paris comes to pick you up, you'll be dead.
Yeah, that's a plan without any flaws.
But you won't really be dead. In 2 hours, you'll wake up. I'll send Romeo a letter telling him to come and get you. You'll both escape to Mantua together and live happily ever after.
I have a better idea. Why don't we get married right now, sister?
Do you harvesting me, man and wife?
For love!
Romeo!
Rosaline!
Well, there's 2 and 40 hours to unpack wedding gifts and set up housekeeping.
Yeah.
What?
That was well a germ of poison. If you had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
You were going to poison me?
It was sort of a spur of the moment thing.
How could you?
I thought it would be a
breakfast. Oh, go get thee hence, for I will not away. You planned this.
Do you have any idea how many tries it took to get this story right?
Me dead is not right.
But you'll be remembered. You get a good balcony scene.
Oh, your lines were better.
I've had some practice.
Romeo's a pathetic weenie.
We only have 4 scenes together. Party, balcony, marriage, morning after.
I'll keep my eyes closed.
I've got some good new stuff for you and your parents. You gave me some ideas.
Really?
Yeah, you're a strong character. I really hate it when you die.
Thank you.
You gonna do it? My story?
Every night. What's this? A cup closed in my true love's hand? Poison I see hath been his timeless end.
Hey, boy, which way?
Yea, noise? Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger. Happy? I'll make it work. This is thy sheath. Now rust and let me die.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go forth and have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was there a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.